Hello everyone, my name is Carlos Humberto Rivera Castro, and now my group and I going to talk about for this amazing book for against slavery, right? Because on those days in United States they fight against slavery and racism, right? My name is Carlos Humberto Rivera Castro, and my classmates are Bithia, Jozabeth Rivas, Quintanilla Ortiz, Tatiana, Lisseth, y Deysi Beatriz Ventura. So now I'm going to proceed with the first question, and is how do you relate the ability to face the greatest difficulty you during to your trip advising for your title in a university?
Well, we have to know that all the students have problem in the university, or they will problem in the future. When I say problem, I can refer problem like schedule, the homework, also problem with classmates, or even those problems with are some challenge that we experience during the career, but it, but if we want to be professional, we have to be good student. Sometimes take bad decision or we go through bad situations. But all in all, I can say that a student had to focus on their goals, or and also they already have to know that the university is not easy thing. That's it. It's
Okay,
my
Okay,
it's my opinion.
okay,
okay. Well, in my case, is when I began my career, and I feel so difficult because I didn't know about the language. Okay, it is a little. Okay, and but I thought to lead my career, and but well, I thought I had to to face that obstacle, and I learn more and more the language, and that's it.
okay.
Okay, in my case, I think that Van had the courage to face all the difficult, but he had a purpose that was greater than everything that was happening to him.
Okay, in my personal opinion, I think to choose a career in a university is a very hard race, right? It's like just about challenges, about new things, strange things in all the path for you can get your best advice in the university, because this is about right to try to do your best every day in a university in every semester. But I think the most important thing is to get an great and a great attitude, right? Because if you don't have a great attitude, I think is very difficult. You can have a lot of problems, but if you have the attitude, you can do everything, whatever things that you want to have in your life. Yeah.
Well, the question for you is how would you use what you have learned in the book in your personal life?
Okay. I think this book is very interesting because it's talking about for every kind of problem for black person, and I think if I were a black person, I think I don't know exactly if I do the same thing like a booker, right? But of course, I will try to do everything for get my goals, but it's very difficult when you don't have support for anybody in your family or some friends. But of course, it's up to you because you are alone in this life, and of course, this is the most important thing for have. I am very hard with that, but it's necessary when you have a very good attitude. You can do everything.
Okay, the book make mention that he was a man who fought for each his his goals, and will do the same sometime. And the rule, um, can be difficult, but in the end there will always be a reward, and for every sacrifice that is made. This is my opinion, Aaron. This question is very interesting.
Okay.
Okay, I will take an example not to give up on the first difficult that appear in the book. I speak about all of racism in my country. I think it's more bullying and I will prevent it from happening and we will be a single society.
Okay, the
Well, the
third
next
question.
question.
Okay, the third question is who will they add is they I have to go the through all the adversity that the Washington have to go through.
Okay. This question is very difficult because sometimes when you has a lot of or when you have a lot of troubles, is very difficult to keep in a path, right? To keep in a very great attitude or motivated, right? Sometimes some problems are very hard, are very difficult, and it's very difficult to continue. But Booker T, I think they just need to I don't know to keep in mind what kind of things they want to have in his life, right? Of course, everything that is against T Booker is against him. Every kind of things. For example, the color of his skin, the kind of person that he's met in all the road or in all the travel that like he said in a book. But in my personal life is like for example today, right? Because today is pretty difficult for everybody to continue with their studies. But of course we has technology, right? Because technology is the most important tool for those days, right? Because that technology keeping our connecting, right? But I just try to continue every day, but it's very difficult sometimes. But of course, I has the most greatest attitude for this kind of situation, like T Booker.
Well, in my personal opinion, first, I admit that I look up to Washington because he was brave. And but but if I had been Washington in those times, maybe I have decided to postpone my goal because there were more obstacles than opportunity. But now, if we consider what happened in our country, I can say that I know it's not the same situation, but the weather, pandemic, also in our case, in our signal, is awful. But but we we are taking advantage of all the opportunity that our parents gave us to study, or the same way that Washington took advantage of Rubner help.
Okay, firstly, to have the courage that he had because he did not give up and worked so hard to obtain his leader and obtain everything that he proposed. And in my case, I think it would have been difficult for me to face everything.
Okay, and I think I will do as a big will cry because I very sensitive, and by I will have the goals to accomplish. And in my case, I am graduating from my career. This is my answer with my question.
Okay, the last question. What does Booker refer to when in his speech he say we should be like fingers separate but like a unit hand because he wanted blacks and whites to be one society.
Okay, I don't know exactly what is the best answer for this question, but I think is for example when you help to when you help for someone, right? If we help us, other things I think is will be better. But of course, sometimes we have selfie persons, And of course, that's the most stupid things that the world has, right? Because every generation is the same thing in this aspect, right? The personal feelings, the personal attitude, the personal situations make the persons be very selfish, right? It's like in United States today, right? The slavery topic against black person is a stupid topic because every time it's a waste of time because as I told you, is the same thing in every generation, right? Stupid attitude, selfish attitude, but to according to the question that Bithia told me, just for continue with my studies, continue to keeping in the university, continue to fight against the problems because that's the thing that the book um, uh, learn us, right? And that's all.
Well, as well, in my opinion, well, as we know in that video, black and white people, according to the society, they were not equal, but but they were not equal. There were a lot of difference between them. When Washington said we had to be a unit hand, I think that Washington was stating that people had to help when someone need assistance regardless of skin color. But when he say we should be like finger separated, maybe he means that we have to work in our goals alone, maybe.
Okay, I think he's mean that there was no need for people to have the need to mention or be racist just because they are white and other people of color. And I think he want to them to be. Oh, this question is very difficult. Oh my god. Okay, so the unit with the both traits and to work together to make a better society is my opinion about this question because I feel that so difficult.
Okay, that's all for today, and thank you everyone for take this call. And I hope you can learn more about this book because it's very interesting. And thank you for your attention. And that's all. That's all. Thank you, and goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye. See you.
Bye.